Hello and welcome. My name is Peace Mitchell and I am co-founder of Women Changing the World Press. Before we begin today, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land that I live and work on, the people of Mamu country in North Queensland. I would also like to pay my respects to traditional owners and elders past and present right across Australia and the Torres Strait. Today, I am very excited to be launching our new book, Purpose and Passion. And I am honoured to have one of our authors with us today, and that is Victoria Howe. Victoria, welcome.
Good morning. How are we?
I'm really good. It's so lovely to have you here. For those who haven't met you before, I would love you to tell us a bit about you and the work that you do.
So, yes, thank you for having me. So my name's Victoria. I'm the co-founder and owner of 𝒑𝒐𝒆 Snails. It's kind of started as a dream for us. I really wanted to, we bought a farm down here in southwest WA, looking to sort of have a sustainable living. I love working alongside my husband, but he's always worked away. So it was our dream to get him home to work alongside. So we had to come up with a business. We had 40 acres. We needed to find something that was going to sustain us. And I would say a quick Google search got us there. And after 50 things to do on your farm, I looked through and number 26 was snail farming. So I was like, wow, what is this? And off we went. Previously being police officers, business was not my background. So it's been a really fantastic journey getting here now. And we are extremely close to having my husband quitting his job and working full time alongside me. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of a vineyard at the moment, collecting snails. So, I'm working very hard.
Can you tell us a bit more about the snail farming and what you do, how it all works?
Sure. So we collect our snails predominantly from vineyards. So it's a pest to most farmers. They eat their crops. So what we do is we remove them by hand and take them back to our farm where we grow them and breed them into escargot, as well as now caviar, which is another side hustle that I'm working on. But yes, so it's great because it increases the yield for the farmer. We reduce the amount of chemicals in the environment, the amount of chemicals on the produce. So it's like a really beautiful, sustainable circle. And obviously the farmer's very happy for me to be here removing all of those pests for him.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And I think you're one of the only people in Australia doing this work. So it's pretty incredible. Yes. So your chapter was called Taking the Leap. I would love to hear more about why you called your chapter Taking the Leap.
I think through life, I've always been one to take the opportunity as it was presented, with a bit of, making sure I wasn't being completely crazy. But I always think we have the opportunity to take that leap, take that opportunity often in our life. And I just wanted to encourage people to take that leap. It's taken me from being a police officer in the UK to now sitting in the most beautiful vineyard, running my business in the middle of Australia. And I think just by taking a few chances, calculated chances, it's got me here. And just encouraging those people, if you ever thought about something, stop talking about it and just do it. That's kind of been my ethos, and I really just wanted to encourage others that it is possible for you to take the leap and be successful.
Yes, I love it. I think it's so inspiring because a lot of people stay safe. They don't take the leap. Can you tell us why you think people aren't courageous enough to take the leap and try new things, even when sometimes it's something they really want to do? Why are they being held back?
Yeah, it might just be a lack of confidence, a lack of support. And I think often women do find it difficult to make those big decisions. Often they have to look after their family and children, and everybody in their life tends to come first. And I think having that self-belief that it's okay to be a boss, it's okay to make the decisions, and believing in yourself, not worrying about what anyone else is thinking or saying about you, just going at it because it's something that you want to do and it fits in with your family. And by all means, you have to consider everyone, but having a team and a support network from particularly in my case, my husband, that allows us to do this. But there's no reason, I think, why women can't just grab that opportunity and run with it, and not leave everyone in their rear view mirror. But it's okay to do that too. It's okay to be the only one in their friendship group doing something completely crazy and out of this world, and it's okay to do that. And I wish women would have a bit more confidence in themselves and their own abilities.
And did you get pushback from friends and family? Did people say you're crazy to be moving to the other side of the world and doing this? What was your experience?
I think, we'd never stepped foot in Australia. So we popped on a plane with my 6-month-old baby and landed in Australia, and we were like, right, what's next? And we just thought, what's the worst that can happen? We can go back to the UK. We know we're both bright, intelligent people. We can get another job. But things just started happening from there. I didn't have much pushback because I was confident in my ability to make something work. And I had tried a few other things before and it just didn't work. And I was like, okay, well, let's move on to the next thing. And I think that doesn't attract two sides of people. You end up finding out who really supports you, no matter how crazy your idea is, and comes along for the ride. And those that want to leave me there and not join me on the ride, and that's fine. And I think as we grow as women and as adults, I really want to instill that it's okay friends can be chapters, support networks can be chapters. They don't necessarily have to follow you throughout the entire book. They can just be there for a moment in time, and then they get, you move on to the next, and that's also okay. And vice versa, I might be that person for them. So I think making sure you've got the right people surrounding you. I was just last week at an entrepreneur event for an entire week, and I just came away buzzing because I was just surrounded by the like-minded people. And I think surrounding yourself with negative people or people that aren't supportive of you can actually be a real detriment to your confidence, therefore your ability to take opportunities and take that leap. So it's not about dumping everyone. It's just about, maybe spending more time with those people that have, like-minded goals and have the similar interests to you, and to help you grow as a person and not to hold you back.
Yeah, absolutely. In your chapter, you talk about the fact that goals are really important to you. Can you tell us a bit more about your goal setting and why goals are important?
Interesting. I always found if I didn't have a goal, what am I striving for? What am I trying to do with my life? So I was very, very right, well, this is our goal. We have now our first goal was we really wanted to live in Australia. That was our first goal when we were younger. Well, how are we going to do that? So we joined the police, and then that came up, so we moved. And then the next goal, right, well, we really would love some space and a farm with our children for them to grow, and we did that. I'm like, right, well, let's just set our next goal. And I just find, and that still sticks with me right now. My goal of financial freedom and traveling with my children is still my goal, and my passion is that goal, and I'm incorporating my business as my passion to achieve my goal. And I still have, we have goals we set throughout the day, and I'm a lists person. I love an Excel spreadsheet, I love a list, but I find it really focuses my attention on what's needed and to achieve that goal at the end, because what's the point of it if we're not actually trying to achieve something? So goal setting I find really very important for us. And it might be a case of I need to do the laundry today, or it might be something, but the satisfaction of ticking off a goal and crossing off something off the list. I sometimes even write something on a list just so I can cross it off, to give just to sense of achievement and building that confidence in that I can do something, I can do it. It doesn't matter what depth of whatever you're going on through life. Breaking everything down into point by point by point by point, from A to E, not A, B, C, D, E, not A to E, is something I think could really, really help women build their confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Victoria, and thank you so much for sharing your chapter in our new book, Purpose and Passion.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Peace. I've had a fantastic time.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you everyone who has tuned in today. You can grab your copy of our new book, Purpose and Passion, at 𝑷𝒖𝒓𝒑𝒐𝒔𝒔𝒊𝒐𝒏. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.